Welcome to AI Brief, episode 162. We've got some really big developments, a major push from an AI pioneer for honest AI.
Yeah, and also some really fascinating new ways to control AI avatars, almost like directing actors.
Plus, a huge step in healthcare AI predicting breast cancer risk.
Definitely, and that's just the start. We'll cover the broader AI scene too, and some trending tools you might find useful.
Right, trying to cut through the noise, give you the essentials.
Let's get into it.
So, first up, Yoshua Bengio, one of, godfathers of AI, Turing Award winner. He's been vocal about safety.
For a while now. But this is different. He's actually building something, a new nonprofit. It's called LawZero.
LawZero, okay. And the goal is safe by design AI, focusing on honest AI.
Exactly. They want to build systems that are fundamentally honest, and they've got $30 million in funding already, so it's serious.
30 million, wow. So what makes this honest AI approach different? How does it work?
Well, the key thing is moving away from AI acting like it's certain about everything. LawZero aims for systems that give probabilistic assessments, meaning the AI tells you the probability something is true or false. It acknowledges uncertainty, which current LLMs often, don't really do well.
That's a big shift. Instead of faking confidence, it quantifies its own certainty, like science.
Precisely, and that ties into their scientist AI project.
Right, the scientist AI. What's its purpose?
Two main things, really. One, speed up scientific discovery. Two, act as a monitor watching other AIs for, deceptive behavior and managing risks.
So a research tool and an AI watchdog rolled into one. Who's backing this? Any big names?
Oh, yeah. Eric Schmidt's philanthropy, former Google CEO, Skype co-founder Jan Talon, too, plus several AI safety groups. It's a strong coalition.
And Bengio's been critical of current AI models, right? What concerns are driving this?
Well, the sources mention experiments on models like O3, Claude 4 Opus, showing hints of things like self-preservation or strategic deception in certain test scenarios.
Okay, important caveat there. Experimental findings, not everyday use. Motive unclear.
Right, but it raises questions. He's also apparently said he's not confident labs like OpenAI will stick to their original safety missions because of, commercial pressures. The race for AGI.
Which brings us back to LawZero. Why is this launch such a big deal now?
Because it's Bengio moving beyond just talking about safety. He's actively building an alternative, trying to create a counterweight to the AGI race.
By building AI that's different fundamentally.
Exactly. Non-agentic, memoryless in the human sense, focused on science, and crucially, built to tell you the probability of truth. It's a practical attempt to engineer honesty into AI from the ground up.
Okay, let's switch gears from foundational safety to the creative side. HeyGen, known for AI video, they've launched something new.
Yes, AI Studio. It's basically a video editing suite, but for controlling AI avatars with, really fine-grained detail. Way beyond just basic talking heads.
So not just lip syncing. What kind of fine-tuning are we talking about here?
Things like controlling vocal emphasis, adding specific hand gestures, making the whole performance feel more polished, more real, more like you're directing an actor.
That's pretty cool. What are some of the specific features?
Okay, so there's voice director mode. You use natural language in the script, like type, whisper this, or sound excited.
Intuitive.
Yeah. Then speech mirroring lets you upload your own voice recording, and the avatar adopts your style, your timing, your quirks.
Whoa.
And gesture control lets you upload video for the avatar to copy, or even link gestures directly to words in the script.
That level of control, it sounds like it could really make these avatars feel much more dynamic. Did they mention future plans?
They did. Tease things like camera control, generative B-roll, AI creating cutaway shots, motion graphics, even prompt-based editing.
So the big picture here, this pushes towards a cameraless future for video.
That seems to be the idea. Transforming avatars from just talking heads into, expressive digital actors. It could really change who can make sophisticated video content.
And raises questions about digital identity, right? Representing yourself with an AI twin you can direct so precisely.
Definitely. Think about it. No need for a camera, lights, maybe not even being on screen yourself to make something look professional.
Huge implications for creators. Okay, now a total shift. Healthcare. The FDA just authorized an AI tool for breast cancer risk. This sounds significant.
It really is. It's called Clarity Breast. And it's the first AI platform authorized to predict a woman's breast cancer risk directly from her standard 2D mammogram images.
Directly from the image, not just spotting existing cancer, but predicting future risk.
Exactly. And the FDA authorization means it can launch commercially this year, move from the lab to the clinic.
How does it actually do that from a standard mammogram? What's it seeing?
The AI analyzes really subtle patterns in the image, patterns invisible to the human eye. From those patterns, it generates a 5-year risk score.
Without needing family history or other data, just the image.
Just the image. And importantly, it was trained on millions of diverse images to try and minimize the bias issues that sometimes plague other risk models.
That's critical. Did the testing reveal anything surprising?
Yeah, one finding really stood out. Half the younger women in the study showed risk levels usually seen in much older patients.
Wow. That could potentially challenge the standard age-based screening protocols.
It could. It suggests risk isn't always tied strictly to age in the way we thought.
When will this be available? And insurance?
Hospitals and imaging centers can start offering it later this year. Initially, probably out of pocket, but insurance coverage is expected down the line. You know, the bigger picture here is AI diagnostic and predictive tools actually reaching patients. It's a step towards more proactive, preventative healthcare instead of just reacting to disease.
Imagine getting a personalized risk score from a routine screening. How might that change how you approach your own health?
It's a powerful thought.
Definitely a potential game changer. Okay, that covers the main deep dives. Let's quickly run through some other notable AI news.
All right, quick updates. ChatGPT rolled out a lightweight memory feature for non-subscribers. Plus, users got Codex access, internet browsing, also API updates for voice apps.
Google's NotebookLM now has sharing. Like Google Drive, you can share your AI-powered notes with others, even make them public.
There's a new French startup, H Company. Came out of stealth with 3 agents, Surfer H, Runner H, Tester H. Surfer H claims high success rates, much cheaper than rivals. They reportedly raised $220 million from folks like Amazon, Samsung, Eric Schmidt again.
Interesting. And in scientific AI?
BioReason. It's a new architecture combining a DNA model with LLM reasoning. Showed a 15% performance boost on biology benchmarks. That's pretty significant.
Meta's tackling AI energy use, signed a 20-year deal for nuclear power with Constellation Energy.
And Amazon MGM Studios is apparently making a movie called Artificial about, wait for it, the OpenAI board drama and Sam Altman's firing last year.
You can't make this stuff up. Okay, what else?
Captions launched. Mirage Studio generates realistic influencer-style videos with AI actors. Some examples are apparently going viral.
Claude Pro subscribers got new features, integrations to connect to apps, and research to generate reports from the web or Google Workspace.
Manus AI has a new video tool turning text prompts into clips with actual storylines, not just loops. Early access is open.
There was also a report. An Australian developer found similarities between DeepSeek R1 and Gemini 2.5 Pro, raising questions about shared training data.
And on a very positive note, in silico medicine's AI-discovered drug for a lung disease is showing really strong results in mid-stage trials. A researcher called it potentially one of the best results ever seen for the condition.
That's a whirlwind tour. Okay, let's wrap up by highlighting some trending AI tools that popped up in the sources.
Sure. Retelio, an AI agent for B2B calls, helps find insights like pain points, coaching tips.
Bing Video Creator turns text into short videos on mobile.
Play Diffusion, Play AI's open source tool for audio inpainting, kind of like audio Photoshop.
Mirage Studio, again generating those studio quality videos with AI actors.
Fixverse, another text-to-video and photo-to-video tool.
Blackbox, positioned as a multi-tool for questions, app building, research, image generation.
Gitpack automates routine code reviews for developers.
Dialpad, AI for business communication support, sales connections.
And Surfer helps optimize SEO content using AI for research, writing, auditing.
Wow. Okay, so from fundamental AI honesty debates with Bengio
to incredibly detailed control over AI avatars with HeyGen.
And AI predicting breast cancer risk from a mammogram.
Plus all those other updates and tools. It's just an incredible pace.
It really is. The scope is just huge. You think about Bengio pushing for verifiable truth.
While other tools let us create incredibly convincing AI-generated content.
And then AI starts predicting our health risks in new ways. It definitely gives you pause.
Yeah, how do we navigate trust when AI can be both incredibly revealing, like in medicine, and potentially deceptive, or at least easily used to create convincing fakes? And how does preventative AI change our relationship with our own health data? Lots to think about.
Absolutely. Well, we hope this deep dive gave you some useful insights into where AI is heading right now.
If you found it valuable, please do follow AI Brief and maybe share it with others who are trying to keep up with all these developments.